Have you ever taken a photo, whether it be on your camera or phone, think to yourself, is this a good photo? Adding filters, changing all the settings, posting it to Instagram? There are main principles with taking a good photo, such as rule of thirds, leading lines, framing, simplicity, symmetry, and pattern. Each principle has its own unique purpose. I will be discussing these principles and even showing some of my own artwork displaying these principles. Some background information on how I got involved in photography. Junior year, I needed to take an art credit, which I could not draw to save my life. It would be stick figures. So I thought, why not use photography and to get my art credit? And I never knew it would be such a big shape in my life now. And when this is the teacher that, he's the one that taught me everything I needed to know. And his name is Mr. Scherzer. And with this picture, I photoshopped a lot of it, took his head, ended up making a t-shirt out of it, putting his face right on the t-shirt, saying I'm Moose to ask you a question. And now I've had such an impact on his life that he hangs that shirt up in his classroom now. Rule of thirds, one of the most well-known ways of photography. This involves cutting the picture into 9 separate sections, and you align the landscape horizontally, and then the subject aligns with one of the other vertical lines. With the picture on the right, it's cut into 3/3 with the beach as one line, the water as another line, and the sky as another third line. The subject is allowed to align with the bottom line, the bottom horizontal line, and it brings out that branch even more. And this was taken at East Harbor, and it was supposed to go into a photography contest, but after taking these pictures, I ended up losing my SD card the next day, so I wasn't fortunate enough to not be able to put it in there. Leading lines. It attracts the viewer's eye, leading them directly to the subject. The never-ending road has your eye looking down to see where that road is actually ending. And you never know, but it's just never ending. Then the railroad track on the right, I took that at Van Buren State Park here, and you try looking down the railroad to see if a train's coming or something's coming at the end of it. And most people will take that 1 second to look and try seeing what is actually going down that line. Framing. It focuses on the subject and not the frame. Notice the castle, you see the castle right first, but you don't notice the cave framing it. And then on the right, you notice the sun, the water, and the trees, how bright it is, and how the reflection in the water. And then you notice the nature around it, with the great detail in the plants and leaves. Framing can bring the best out of a subject by emphasizing details. Simplicity. It focuses on one subject, blurring out anything blurring out anything that will not distract the reader, the viewer. Like such as the flowers, it blurs out the grass and any other plants around it to focus in on that one subject. The bottom picture was taken at Van Buren State Park as well, and this focuses on the knob and the words on the knob. And if the rail behind it was in focus as well, that would be counted as leading line as well. And then the one on the right was taken at the Finley Hot Air Balloon Festival, and it focuses in on the balloon right in the middle, and the darker shades of the 2 balloons beside it bring out the light in the balloon even more. Everyone knows about symmetry. If you cut the boat in half, flip it over, it's the same picture. The bottom picture was actually taken at Finley. It was under one of the canopy things, and I took this like 2 weeks ago, and then when Hendo ended up redesigning their thing, they have pictures in the background. They ended up having that exact picture, only zoomed in and just in black and white. And I personally think that picture is actually better than the one that's actually hanging in Hendo. And then the other picture is taken at Van Buren State Park. And if you flip it, the reflection in the water with the sky and the trees, if you flip it, it's the same picture, just a little blurrier, and it has the symmetry. The balance is good, and the symmetry is very appealing to the eye, seeing your eyes being able to flip that, knowing it can flip. Pattern. It's a sense of visual rhythm that utilizes elements that are repeated. The signs go far away, getting blurrier and blurrier as they progress. This gives the rhythm of your eyes keep going with that pattern. On the right, it was also taken at the Finley Balloon Festival, and its pattern is the hot air balloons. One's far away, one's close. One's far away, one's close, and one's far away again. And that brings out the picture even more, especially with the big balloon right in the front, bringing out all the hot air balloons. This picture I took my senior year of high school. Ended up getting first place, best of show for this picture. And it was one of my best pieces of work. My grandpa was in it. This picture I took at Kroger's, and ended up that I usually have my grandpa be the subject of my pictures, but in high school. But in this one, my grandpa had to go somewhere, so I put my grandma under a sheet, put the sheet over her, and it was like acting like she was like a crime scene. So when we ended up doing that, I took the picture, and then I turned around, and a manager was right there, and they ended up kicking us out of Kroger for taking that picture. They said we weren't allowed to take any pictures, and that I don't think he knew I took the picture, so I actually snuck that picture out of Kroger. Once you learn the principles of photography, you will be able to know how to make almost any picture look good. You cannot just know it though, you have to learn it and understand each principle. I'm sure you will end up using these principles in the future, whether it be rule of thirds, leading lines, framing, simplicity, symmetry, or pattern. These principles will help you take the best photo you can.